Merry Christmas to all, and to Aaron Rodgers. If you're him, as Stephen A. Smith calls him, he's a bad man. Merry Christmas, and congrats on a historic day yesterday. Let's go. Going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Really would appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Let's keep growing this. Been working and working really hard to get great content out for you guys. I love y'all. And we're on the road to 500 subscribers. But real quick, want to recap yesterday's game on Christmas Day. Hope everyone had a blessed and Merry Christmas. Hope everyone got some good gifts, good food, time with family, just being safe, not doing anything too stupid, I hope. Hope everyone just had a blessed holiday. And we still got New Year's and the playoffs coming up. But looking back at last night, 24-22, the Packers beat the Browns. And quite honestly, when you look at it, it was, I think the score, with it being a 2-point win for the Packers, if you look back at the stats between the quarterbacks, and we'll get to that here in a second, you would think that the Packers probably put a little bit more up on the board, right? Looking at it, I want to get into Baker Mayfield because Aaron Rodgers did something historic. I want to get to that a little bit later. Baker Mayfield for the Browns. I don't think he did too bad. Now, 4 picks. First off, you do got to give credit to the Packers defense, right? But at the same time, there's no excuse for 4 interceptions. Like, okay, 222 yards. Okay, you threw for over 200 in one game. He had more yards than Aaron Rodgers did. 21 of 36, that's not too bad. 2 touchdowns isn't too bad, but the 4 picks under pressure, having a hard time against a strong Packer defense, is just, I mean, it was bad. Now, that being said, I'll say this. Cleveland did cut down on the interceptions, obviously. I mean, if you look back at it, it was all in the first half. I apologize. 1 was on their final drive. 3 were in the first half. Then you get to the second half. They get a field goal. They had a punt. They did get a touchdown. But then, of course, their final drive was the final pick of the game. Green Bay would go up 7-0 at the end of one. Then they 7-6, I'm sorry. Then they outscore 14-6, go into halftime 21-12. Each team got a field goal at the end of 3 to make it 24 to what would that mean? Like 19 or 15, actually. I apologize. And then Cleveland, their defense stepped it up big time in that fourth quarter. They were able to get a touchdown in there. It just was not enough. Like, it was a 2-point win for the Packers. But again, you look at what Baker Mayfield did compared to Aaron Rodgers on paper, it's not even close outside of the score. I show this here, right? Okay, Baker Mayfield, 21 of 36, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Okay. Look at Aaron Rodgers, though. 24 of 34, 202 yards, 3 touchdowns. No picks for him, right? He also, historic day, 443 touchdowns in total in his career. That now breaks Brett Favre's record for the most touchdowns by a Packers quarterback. Not ties, breaks by one. So I guess what? Brett Favre had 442. Brett Favre was an amazing quarterback, the best that Green Bay's had. And I mean, that's the big question now that I have. Like, is Aaron Rodgers, is he the GOAT for Green Bay? Like, is he officially, just because of his touchdown record, the best Packers quarterback ever? I want to go too far. I don't think just breaking one record ultimately saves you or gets you a, a title like that. I think that, you know, look, Aaron Rodgers is far from over, I think. I really do believe that. And it's so funny. And I wanted to touch on this. But remember in the offseason, heck, even when the preseason was happening, all the rumors about Aaron Rodgers is gonna, I almost want to say transfer out, but he's gonna cut himself from the team. He's gonna leave Green Bay. He's gonna pack up because he doesn't feel like they drafted right for the offense. He doesn't. He feels like he's been forgotten and mistreated. Now it looks like he couldn't be happier in Green Bay, and he's doing stuff like breaking Brett Favre's records. Oh my God. What a turnaround for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we went from an offseason where it looked like he wasn't going to be playing this year, at least in Green Bay. Possibly. He shut down those rumors. He said, I don't know where the hell you've heard that. And he comes in here, and it was a close game yesterday, but he put up like MVP level numbers. I think he could win the MVP this year. I mean, it's incredible, man. The Browns now 7-8. They're 2-5 on the road. Green Bay has yet to lose a home game. They're 12-3. You look at the team stats here: 408 yards for Cleveland. They also had more first downs at 28, and they had more time of possession. And like 31, I mean, they took up more than half of the entire game in 60 minutes at 31 minutes, 41 seconds when you look at it. Overall, though, and I see this a lot, and I mention it when I recap games, those 4 turnovers that was the difference maker. If they cut back on a couple turnovers, I think Cleveland gets away with this game. But that was not the case. They did have 4 turnovers in the game, right? The first one being on their second drive. And it was the first play of the second drive, right? Baker Mayfield, he wanted to get Donovan Peoples-Jones, Darnell Savage from Maryland, who's like a second or third year player for Green Bay. Got it at about the 47. Didn't like take it back or anything, just kind of caught it and went right out of bounds. But there was that. Green Bay answered with a touchdown. I mean, it was literally touchdown for the Browns. They opened the game up fine. It's going good. Defense shows up, makes Green Bay punt the ball. Baker Mayfield throws a pick. Okay. Green Bay's going to score a touchdown. Then Cleveland trying to shake off that interception, right? I mean, Nick Chubb is a great running back. A lot of people love him. He was great at Georgia. He comes to Cleveland. He's incredible, right? Overall, when you look at him, 17 carries, 126 yards, and a touchdown. Not too bad. I think the run game, if they had stuck with it a little bit more, does Cleveland maybe win this game? I think it's possible. I'm not saying that Mayfield cannot throw the ball and he can't be a quarterback. I do think Mayfield is great. I think the Packers defense won this game, even though I mentioned Aaron Rodgers' record of touchdowns breaking Brett Favre, but that defense did come prepared for Green Bay. Look, 43 seconds left in the first, and you already got two picks. Mayfield, he wanted to get Jarvis Landry. Sullivan picked it up, returned it for 13 yards. So, I mean, there was that. They did answer on their next drive in the second quarter with a touchdown after Green Bay went down to score. Then, I mean, it was literally up and down, right? Now, they picked it up a little bit, decision making wise for Baker Mayfield. They were driving, they were able to get a field goal and just go forward with it. But overall, man, I mean, you had their final drive was going so well. They had 8 plays. They went down 25 yards, not even a minute and a half. They get down there, literally right there at the 50, right? They're driving, but they get down to the 50 with a minute left. Just some incomplete passes. Mayfield's going to throw it over the middle, trying to get it to Donovan Peoples Jones. And what happened? He's picked off. He is picked off. It was, I mean, okay, here's the thing. We know about Aaron Rodgers. We know all about him. We know about Green Bay. What is up with Cleveland? All the offseason hype. And, they were a team. Now, regardless of this game, I think Cleveland Browns fans have nothing to be upset or complain about, really. And I only say that because weren't y'all having 0-16 seasons a few years ago? Remember Johnny Football, Mr. Heisman, Johnny Manziel, who screwed y'all? You know exactly what the heck I'm talking about. Y'all were in a hole. Browns fans, y'all have suffered. But at the very least, you can say we're not where we were. At least people look at us and give us compliments about our games and stuff. And I mean, look, you went to Lambeau and played the Packers, and because of some picks here or there, you're lucky you didn't lose by 7 or 10. You only lost the game by 2, right? I'm not here to trash talk or anything. Here's how I really feel. I really do think that the Browns have a bright future even with Baker Mayfield. I just think that this was one of those weird nights where he didn't have it all in him, and you just got to give props to Green Bay's defense. Again, 24-22 Packers win by 2 points. Now, again, I mentioned in the team stats, on paper, like on offense, Cleveland wins this game. But the big difference was 4 picks. I mean, they still, with 4 interceptions in the game, they still had more time of possession. They had 28 first downs compared to 19 for Green Bay. Talking about a 9-point difference there, or 9 first down difference, whatever you want to put it. They still had more yards. They had more time of possession and more first downs, right? They gave up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, both on the Green Bay offense. They could not get it going in the second half. They really couldn't. They had a great drive towards the end of the game with like 4.5 left, and Anthony Schwartz, who is a former Auburn player, I mean, he caught a 5-yard touchdown pass for Mayfield on an 8-play drive. Went 76, 75 yards, whatever. Okay. Cleveland, you take away the turnovers and they get out with a victory at Lambeau. I believe that. But 4 turnovers is 4 turnovers. They weren't necessarily simultaneous, but it still happened. And those were game changing. Like the Packers defense, even with Aaron Rodgers' historic day, the Packers defense came through. They put, big plays up. They got stops on 4th down. They gave up points. Don't get it twisted now. They gave up big plays and had a hard time getting off the field on 3rd down. Again, 408 yards for Cleveland. But 4 interceptions, I give you props there. Overall, when I look at this game, Packers earned it. And Cleveland, it was just, I don't know how to say it anymore, really. I don't know. They played a better game. You take away the 4 picks, Cleveland wins this ball game, I'm telling you. But again, credit to Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And shout out to Aaron Rodgers for his historic day. Again, his 443rd touchdown to break Brett Favre's record for the most touchdowns by a Packers quarterback in franchise history. But again, you guys comment down below what you thought about this game, what you see from it. Do you agree with me that maybe the Green Bay defense won this game, even with the record and everything that Aaron Rodgers did? I mean, he still had 3 touchdowns. But think about it, man. I mean, it was an entire team effort, really. But 4 turnovers for Cleveland and the Green Bay defense standing up. I got to give them props there. I love you guys. Again, I hope everyone had a great Christmas too. Spend some time with your loved ones. We got New Year's around the corner. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more incredible sports content. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media. Check it out. Love y'all. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. As always, folks.
Okay. Roll down Tide.
Roll Tide, roll. Love y'all.